the third thing that is called chesed, is looking at the face of a person you are talking to. All your mercy, all your rachamim comes up. From whom do we learn? Rachel. We think that Rachel Imenu gave up. She was a vatranit. She gave her husband at the evening of her wedding. I know many women that would be happy to do it. And Chazal teaches no, she doesn't give up. She's the most stubborn woman ever. When she meets her Chatan, Yaakov, he says to her, would you marry me? And she says, yes, be careful. At the night of the wedding, you are going to see two brides, because my Abba will try to force you to marry my big sister, Leah. So I tell you a secret, and if you ask her and she doesn't know, you'll know it's not me. But then, the wedding is coming. She has a beautiful dress, and she sees in front of her another Kala. I knew, my sister Leah. I'm so happy that I said those secrets to Yaakov. I will never let her take my husband away, ever. But then, Yaakov goes to Leah. He takes the veil, and Rachel sees the face of her sister, so happy, so privileged, looking at Yaakov. And Rachel sees this face and says, I can't, my sister will be ashamed. My sister will get all alone at home, and I'll be with the husband and children. No way. She takes off her wedding gown. She takes off the makeup. And Chazal tell us she's crying so much that you cannot see Rachel. You see only tears, tears, tears. You see a well of water. And since then, says the Ben Ish Chai, all Rachel is doing is going from one to the other and taking up the veils from your faces and saying to Hashem, she looks happy, Nachon. She looks as if everything is okay, Nachon. I want to show you her face. She has such hope. She has such pain. Please, Hashem, Ya'er Hashem panav elecha vichuneka. Yisa Hashem panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. That's what the Kohanim are saying to us. That's the reason you are not allowed to look at the faces of the Kohanim when they bless you on Shabbat, because it's the face of Hashem that is looking at your pain. Harav Ovadia Yosef, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, used to tell us that he was a judge in the court, and he had to give the verdict, what he thinks that should be done with the aguna. Aguna is a woman that her husband disappeared. No one knows if he died or if he is alive. So he cannot let her get remarried, because maybe he'll come back suddenly and she'll be married to another man. One day, a woman like this came to him. Her husband was in the war, Milchemet Yom Kippurim. The tank where he was with 8 other soldiers was all burned. No one could know if he was burned there or taken to Lashevi. Captured? Lashevi. And Harav Ovadia Yosef sits there and thinks and looks at the book. And then he says to her, it's okay. Mazal Tov, you are free now. You can get remarried. And the other judge gets up and says, Mazeh, you know, Harav Ovadia, that the Chazon Ish in the very same case said to Aguna, you cannot get remarried because we are not sure your husband is really dead. And the Rav Ovadia answered him, the Chazon Ish is right. In such a case, a woman cannot get remarried. But what the Chazon Ish wrote was, when he saw the books and the standard, I look at this woman's face, and when I see a face of a woman, I can tell by her eyes that she is a almana, that she is a widow. According to the sorrow she has on her face, she doesn't even know. I can read her mind. I can read her eyes. You can get remarried again. You are a almana. When you look at someone that talks to you, in his eyes, it's so rare today. We don't talk to faces, we talk to Facebooks. It's such a huge, huge chesed.